It is almost 1 o'clock in the morning, and I am just coming down to work on lane 9. So I'm going to do a little behind the scenes for that part and show you guys what I'll be doing. And yes, I'm in PJs at the moment, so don't judge me. I like to be comfy back here when I can. So pretty much what I'm doing here is working on the actual pin lift itself. This is holding the two pieces together. What had happened was these were actually really crooked, so when it was coming up against the bar at the end, it was getting caught. So I came back here, and the switch to the actual thing was always in the middle when I came over. So whenever the switches are in the middle, it means that there's something wrong with it. So I came back, flipped it all the way down to off. So that is what controls the entire pin lift, this motor right here. And so pretty much I came back here, and the problem that was occurring before was this motor was dying. So I thought it was the same case. And so what I did is I started to crank this right here and just keep cranking it for it like I used to. And then I come all the way back over and then flip that switch back to up, and it would work. But then I started to realize that these were all way crooked when they're supposed to be pretty straight. So I end up taking a look at the other side here. Don't mind my snacks. Sometimes I'm back here for a stupid long time and get pretty hungry. So pretty much what had happened is the tiny little gear that's right here, it's on both sides. This bar actually popped out of place. And so this was not tightened for it to stay in place. So this popped out, making it all kind of messed up. So I did not know that in the first place. So a friend of mine actually thought that maybe it was because this side was too long than the other side. And so we were going to take a link out. And so we disconnected them and then found out this issue. So now what I'm doing is putting it back together. So pretty much what I gotta do here is keeping it together at the moment. I have to connect it back into place and then put one of these back onto it so that stays in, and then one of, if I can pick it up, these to go over it as well to keep it in place. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's a little tricky to find somewhere to put my phone to record. But pretty much I was able to put that back on, and everything seems to be running smoothly. Gears are still in place. So now my only question is if it's still gonna work when it brings up the pins to set them into place. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over here. And so right now the only thing that's on is the pin lift itself. So if I shut that off, everything will shut off up there. So we're going to turn that back on, and we're going to turn on the, actually we're going to do the sweep and the tubes first, because right now there's probably no pins in the actual turntable for the pin lift to pick up. So we're going to sweep away the pins that are underneath, put down some new ones. So we're going to do this real quick. Perfect, and then we're going to shut those two off, turn the table on. This is the loudest. Turns on the light. So now I'm going to stay by the switch just in case it doesn't work and I need to switch it off really quickly. So we see it lifting up all the pins. It's not getting stuck on that bar right there. Seems to be doing pretty good. So now it is full. So I don't have the pusher bar on, so I'm going to go and I'm going to flip that on to get those pins pushed through. Here we are, and everything looks mighty okay. Job well done.